Hey everyone, I'm JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and today is day 53 of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? Hey everyone, I'm JP Thong. I'm now at Kechara Forest. Okay, as we're waiting for everyone to tune in, let's do a little bit of stretching. Stretch your arms. And remember to breathe when we're stretching. Just breathe normally, but breathe from your stomach. Okay, then stretch it back a little bit. I had a crack on my back. That was good. Okay, do a bit of stretching. Okay, and stretch your neck. Okay, that feels much better. So for those of you who just woke up, it'll be good to stretch a little bit to loosen your muscles so that you don't feel any cramps as you're seated. Okay, that feels good. So how is everyone doing? Let's see who's here this morning. Hi Cochran, Corinne, Emily, Sharon. Hi Cindy, Pastor Honey. Hi Iman, Glenn, Jacinta. Zinkoi. Hello, thank you very much for tuning in. So we'll just wait a few more seconds and for the rest of the people to tune in. And as we are waiting, do get yourself comfortable and do a little bit of stretching, which is what I did just now. And then after that, we will do the 9-round breathing meditation. And thereafter, the singing bowl. Okay, the sound bathing meditation. Thank you very much for your hearts and your likes. Thank you. And if you do like the current sound bathing meditation, and it does help you, do encourage your friends online to tune in. And if for whatever reason they cannot wake up in time to join us live, it's fine. They can always join us later and watch it later as and when they are free. But of course, it's more fun when we do this together, right? Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Wooby. Okay, I think we can get started now. Okay, so again, if you're seated on the floor, do sit at the edge of your cushion. And if you're seated on a chair or sofa, again, please sit at the edge of your chair or sofa. Okay, then we sit up straight. Here we go. So we'll do the 9-round breathing meditation. All right, palms out, your left hand out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your left fist under your right armpit, right hand on your left nostril, breathe in slowly, in, and breathe out. All the way. Breathe in the healing white light. Fill your entire body with this healing white light. And breathe out. Visualize dark smoke, representing all your stress, anxiety, worries. Breathe all the way out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, let's change hands. Right hand out, thumb down, wrap your thumb, Put your right fist under your left armpit, left hand on your right nostril, and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Okay, both hands on your thighs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in again. And breathe out. Great, and we are done with the 9-round breathing meditation. Let's see who else has joined. Hi, Pastor Shin. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Natasha. It's been a long time. Hope everything is okay in the States. As I was eating my breakfast this morning, I tuned into CNN, and it's very worrying in the States. There's another explosion of COVID-19. So do keep safe and stay safe and wear mask. I think that's the only way if you really do need to go out and again practice social distancing. Well, I guess it's all logical. If somebody's sick, even with a common flu, it'd be advisable to always wear a mask so that you don't affect other people with your illness, and for yourself to protect yourself from whatever bacteria or viruses that are out there. So it's all common sense. So do stay safe. Okay, so now we will start now. Well, for those of you who just tuned in, we just finished a 9-round breathing meditation to calm the body and the mind. If you didn't manage to do that, it's okay. Just as I'm talking, just breathe in slowly, breathe in through your tummy and breathe out all the way. And that should be able to calm you as well. Not as effective as a 9-round breathing meditation, but I think it's good enough. All right, so, and Natasha says, New Jersey is one of the 3 states that were in the green, hoping it stays that way. Yes, all precautions are taken. Yes, the tri-state area is actually in the green zone, which is good news. But the rest of the United States is really suffering big time. And I feel very sorry for the people. So okay, so moving along. So I'm going to do this 20 minutes of the sound bathing meditation. So do get settled. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Do get settled. Again, for those of you who just tuned in, do sit at the edge of the cushion or at the edge of your seat, okay? Be it your chair or sofa. Make sure that the cushion that you're sitting on is firm enough so that you don't slouch, but you sit up straight. All right, so let's get started. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll do 20 minutes of this, and I will keep time. So before I hit the singing bowl, I will walk everyone through the breathing. Then after that, I'll start hitting. But we will do this for 20 minutes. Okay? And here we go. So rock forwards and backwards. Find your center. Okay? You can either close your eyes or you can have your eyes half open. Tilt your chin a little bit. Always have good posture when we meditate. This is so that when we, so that the oxygen or the qi can flow much better as a result. And then you have an easier time you'll find it easier to focus. All right? So here we go. So tilt the chin a little bit down, back straight like this. And here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in the white healing light. Let it fill your entire body. And breathe out all your negative emotions. Visualize them as dark smoke. All your worries, your anxiety, stress, anger. Breathe it all out. Every time you breathe in the white healing light, know that it is filled with oxygen, love, care, and kindness. Fill every single cell of your body in this white healing light. And every time you exhale, let go of all the negative emotions. And I will hit the singing bowl now. Focus on the sound. The sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Let it enter your heart chakra, where your chest area is. Let the vibrations of love enter through your heart chakra, filling your entire body. Relax and focus on the sound. Watch your emotions, watch your thoughts, focus on the sound. Your entire body is filled with this vibration of love and kindness and compassion. There is no room for negativities in your body. Let it all go. Relax your heart chakra. Allow the sound of love, kindness, and compassion enter through your heart chakra, filling your entire body. with love, kindness, and compassion. You feel very relaxed now, very calm. And you feel very, very light. Focus on the sound. Focus on the sound and let the vibration enter through your heart chakra, going through every part of your body, releasing all the stress, all the worries, all the anger, all the unhappiness, all the fears and the insecurities. Let it all go. Visualize them as dark smoke exiting from your nostril. Every time you breathe out, visualize dark smoke Your entire body is now only filled with love, kindness, and compassion. Allow the love, kindness, and compassion to enter through your heart chakra. Because you deserve all the love, all the kindness, and all the compassion. You deserve all the love, kindness, and compassion. Focus on the sound, watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, let them all go. Focus on the sound. The sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Fill your body with all the love, kindness, and compassion, because you deserve it. Let go of your fears, insecurities. Let them all go. Every moment is a new moment. And 3, 2, 1. We're done. Okay. So how was it for everyone today? Do share with me your thoughts on today's sound bathing meditation. And as you're writing, I will share with you all what I wrote in my gratitude journal. Okay, so yesterday I wrote that I'm grateful to be able to share life lessons with my friends. Number 2, I'm grateful to be working with my colleagues who are sincere and hardworking in bringing relief to the community. And I'm grateful for the fresh air in Kechara Forest Retreat. So do share with me what you have written in your gratitude journal. Okay, let's see. Hi Polly, hi Queenie, thank you very much for tuning in. Hi King Hoi, hi Jenny, 早晨. Okay, do share with me your thoughts on today's session. So, after we are done with our sharing, I will talk about living fearlessly. That was inspired by a conversation I had with one of my friends on the phone. And and it's something that we can learn about because I feel that living fearlessly is something that is liberating, and there's so much possibilities out there when we allow ourselves to live from that state of mind. But I'll talk about that later. Okay, so. Hey, why is no one writing their comments? Or is there a lag on the internet? Okay, here you go. Sharon says, feels quite fast today, overall feeling calm, peaceful, although I have some dull pain between my eyes. Dull pain between your eyes. Is that because you've been working on the computer a lot, perhaps? Maybe a bit of exercise and massage at the around your eye area would be good. Cindy, today somehow the sound went into the ears, but not able to feel it from the heart chakra. Felt calm, just a little, mind distracted, but able to pull back. Now that's fine, Cindy. That's fine as well, as long as we focus on the sound and that is good enough. Yeah. Kok Nguyen, thoughts were flooding my mind. Have to keep focusing on the sound many times. Somehow have challenges compared to previous sessions, but overall it's healing and refreshing. Yeah. Again, the days where we do have a lot of thoughts, perhaps things at the back of our mind that is unsettled, so it will keep arising. It's okay. So again, it's the practice of bringing whatever the distractions are, be it people around you, sounds around you, light, whatever it is, control the focus and just focus on the sound. Okay, so throughout your day, you'll be focusing on the intention that you have set for yourself. All right, so this is actually a very good exercise to practice bringing back the focus to what matters most, which is our intention. Michelle, some past memories flowing in. Yes, as we relax, there will be past memories that will actually arise from the mind. Watch it arise, but focus on the sound. Okay, watch it arise, focus on the sound. All right, so we do not try not to focus on the memories and go, oh yeah, hey, I forgot about that, which we will tend to do. So don't do that because then what we do is we actually put the energy on the past memories, be it positive or negative. But that's not the exercise. The exercise right now is whatever happens, whatever arises, bring the focus on the sound, because this is part of the single-pointed meditation, but we're using the sound as something to focus on. Okay, but the benefit of a singing bowl is that it has healing effects. So when we allow the sound to enter through our heart chakra or the various chakras in our body, it will release whatever tension that has been stuck there. So yes, so when you relax, there will be, as some of you have said, you will feel a bit of tension, a bit of ache, pain, even emotions, bouts of emotions arising as a result. All right, so it's very, very good. Let me see who else. Wubi felt calm and relaxed, grateful for this morning meditation that has helped to release my stress from work over the past week. Thank you. Hi, Pastor Albert. Jacinta, listening to the singing bowl sound while traveling. Anyway, happy to keep connected with you all in one way or another. Well, drive safe, Jacinta. Corinne, feeling great and energized. Better concentration this morning when compared to last week. For sharing, I had difficulty sleeping last night. I focused on my breath and it worked. I fell asleep in a minute or so. Wonderful. Meditation has a lot of benefits. And when I used to suffer from insomnia, that was like more than 15 years ago, I would actually do a bit of meditation. I would meditate for 15 minutes just to kind of unwind for the day after work. And I always find that I have quality sleep during that night. So definitely meditation is very good for those of you who do have a bit of insomnia. All right, Zinkoi, is it allowable we sit on the crystal pad instead of the meditation pad? I have it when I practiced Reiki Qigong previously. Of course, you can sit on anything you like. Just make sure that it is firm, so that it will help you sit up nice and straight, and that will actually help your qi or your oxygen flow a lot better. Yiman felt calmer and less emotion this time, probably because of the daily meditation by listening to the recorded singing bowl meditation guided by JP. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Yiman. So keep up the good work. Again, consistency is the key here. Consistency. All right. If you can do it on a daily basis, that is wonderful. Otherwise, do it as frequently as you can. Okay. Consistency. With consistency, you will experience the effects much faster. Coglan, gratitude, able to tune into what is this? Oh, into the live streaming of monthly council. I thought Tay Love. I thought you were talking about some drink. Okay, it's a typo. Number 2, schools reopening with SOP. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. Great weather. Yes. Great weather. Yeah, but it's pretty hot recently, so that's, I guess it's good. Sharon, grateful to be able to attend our monthly Dorje Shuden Puja last night. Grateful for the beautiful full moon last night that made my night stroll around KFR very enjoyable. I'm grateful to be able to complete the 8 Mahayana precepts for Pema without too much difficulties. Oh, that's wonderful, Sharon. Hi, Kamala. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do join us every weekend, Kamala. It's every Saturday and Sunday, 8:30 a.m. If you miss it for whatever reasons, you can always watch it after the live streaming. Waiting, feeling peace, although have lots of distractions today. That's great. You see, the point of meditation is not about the peace per se. That is just a byproduct. Okay, it's a byproduct of us focusing on the sound or focusing on the breath. Because when our focus, when we concentrate or focus on these two things, or even throughout the day, our intention, you will notice that there is a sensation of calmness, peace. These are byproducts, yeah? Very at peace. And there are moments where you feel that you are one with the universe. One as in O-N-E. You're one with the universe. You feel very connected with the surroundings. And there's that peace and tranquility that permeates throughout your body, and you can actually feel or experience your environment. I don't know whether or not you've had that experience, but there are times where I do experience it, and it's a wonderful feeling. Again, I have to be very careful not to be so attached to that experience, because that is not the main point of the meditation. The main point of the meditation is to be able to bring 100% of my energy into focusing on one thing, be it my breath, be it the sound, or throughout the day, it will be on my intention. Because throughout the day, when I focus on my intention, that's where I get more things done. Of course, there are a lot of distractions. People are calling me for this, that. And I find that I'm more effective as a result, and I get more work done. And because of that, I also notice that I don't get as easily stressed, because my focus is not on myself, but on my intention, and it is whatever tasks are at hand. Do that, and do share with me your experience, because it helps me tremendously. Hi, Christina. Thank you very much for tuning in, Christina. Did you just tune in, or were you with us throughout the meditation? If you just tune in, it's okay. You can always watch the live stream again, yeah? And then you can do the meditation. Pastor Honey, very grateful for being able to follow the live streaming of monthly DS Puja last night. Yes, that was wonderful live stream, and many people who were not able to join during the MCO can actually join us now, be it physically or live stream. King Hoi, always feel great after meditating, so relaxed, although many images flashed by in my mind. Peace and calmness makes me feel like going back to sleep again. Yes. You know why? Yeah, it does make sense, because perhaps you have not been getting enough sleep due to stress, worries, whatever it is that that you feel. And your body will always tell you every time when you get into a very relaxed state of mind, a very calm state of mind, and you will always fall asleep. I think that's fine in the beginning, but if your meditation, if your intention for the meditation is to improve the way we focus and concentrate, then fight that tiredness, that sleepiness, fight it, and focus on the breath, or in this case, the sound. Okay, do that. It is a bit of a struggle in the beginning, but after a while, you will get used to it. And, because there are times when we're working on something and you are very sleepy and it gets in the way. So this exercise of bringing the focus from the sleepiness to whatever work is in front of you, that is actually very, very effective. Okay, do that, and do share with me whether your experience from that. Yiman says, I'm grateful for the following: to have cooperative internal stakeholders in the company that I worked at. Yesterday's Facebook live streaming of Kechara's monthly Doji Shugden. 3, Pastor Jinai's valuable sharing on how to deal with the grief of dealing with His Eminence, the 25th December, which is passing. Thank you, Pastor Jinai. Yes, Pastor Jinai is behind the camera, so she's looking at me smiling. So she read that, so yeah. Waiting, grateful for a lift from colleague to care for yesterday. Grateful for able to get my car fixed for 2 problems. Grateful for joining the monthly DS Council. That's wonderful. So do continue writing your comments, and I will be talking about living fearlessly. Now, this was inspired by my conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and also this other friend of mine whom I talked to quite a bit, to help her live with less fear as a start. To be able to live fearlessly, that would take a lot of practice, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So the conversation was that, with this friend of mine, was that, she was telling me that at one point of her life, because of a divorce, her husband was, really not nice, and she was flat out. She had no money. Overnight she was thrown into the streets, literally, by her ex-husband, and and she was in shock, and her whole world just collapsed. She had young kids, and thank goodness her kids were able to stay with her ex-husband. But for herself, she was totally flat out, both financially and emotionally. So she told me she was living in the streets. She was homeless for quite a while, because she didn't have a right. Although she had a job, but she wasn't in the right frame of mind to work. After going through a divorce, or while in the process of going through a divorce and accepting what happened, and her picture perfect family and life that she was living was all of a sudden taken away. So that was a huge shock to her, and she was just spiraling down. So anyways, she lived in a temple and found solace in a temple, and she was just helping out, doing volunteer work, and in return, the monk there gave her food, because that's what she needed. So she lived there for a few months, and she said that it was an experience that made her to who she is today. And that conversation came about yesterday was because she said that, although she was going through a lot of politics at work, and how her business partners were giving her a hard time for whatever reasons. She knows that it's all these politics, and perhaps, I don't know, the other business partners were trying to get her piece of share in the company, or getting her to reduce part of the director's fees, whatever the agenda may be. But she felt that. But she said that regardless of what happens, she's not afraid, because why? She has been homeless. She has been at the bottom of her life, whereby she absolutely had nothing. And because she had lived through, she had experienced life where everything was just taken away from her, although it was bad, she survived it, and there was really she realized it was not as bad as she thought it would be. But because she survived it, and she got her act together, she healed from it, and now she's doing extremely well in her company. So she thought that, hey, I've gone through the bottom of my life, and if I can survive that, all this is actually a bonus. And she said that at the point of her at the lowest point of her life, when she absolutely had nothing, not even 10 cents, okay, not even 10 cents in her pocket, and she was walking the streets, she said she felt that because she had nothing, she owned everything. So when I heard that, wow, I was like, what? I was just so grateful that she could share that with me. I have never been flat out in my life, but there was a turning point in my life that I felt that I needed to do something for myself and not because of my family duties. Mine was not as extreme as my friend, but I had a similar moment that, I was all by myself, and if I wanted to pursue something in my life that truly meant a lot to me, and I would live without regrets, I have to start from that. Regardless of what people around me would say or judge, but I knew deep down that was what I wanted to do. And it was not something that I wanted to indulge further in. It was actually joining Kechara. I have had a lot of friends and even my family, who was totally against it because I'm joining a so-called religious institution. So people are worried, and I do understand where that comes from because I was never spiritual. And for me to take a drastic direction in my life from being somebody very, very corporate, running my family business, to somebody who's just doing charity 100%, that is a big shock to everyone around me. But I knew that there was something that I've always wanted to do, that I know that if I didn't do it, I would totally regret. And regardless of how my friends and my family would judge me or even reject me for the choices that I make in my life, because I know that this is something for the better, not just for myself, but I want to contribute something to my community, regardless of everyone's judgment. And I knew that there will be a lot of sacrifices that I have to make, like not going out, not making my money to live a comfortable life that I was so attached to. But I wasn't that happy anyway. So, because all the money that could buy the convenience and the comfort, yes, it was nice for the moment, but there was always something that didn't resonate in me, that didn't bring me the fulfillment and that peace that I have been looking for. So because of that, I could kind of relate to what she was saying. Yeah, because when we let go of everyone's judgment of us, because we're always so fearful of all the judgment that people would have on us. If we actually let go of that, and we let go of, will I be able to survive if I do charity? This for myself. If I do charity, will I be able to survive? I'm not going to have that much money. I'm not going to go out and spend all that money on my vacations with my family, my friends. Go and have Michelin star dining, whatever that used to please me. Letting go of all that, will I be as happy? So when I let go of all that, because I knew that, yes, it gave me the momentary pleasures, but what is certain is it did not give me that permanent fulfillment and happiness that I was looking for. That I was certain. So instead of focusing on my fear of the unknown, that if I actually make a 180-degree turn in my life and do something of the unknown, because that's where all the possibilities are. If I don't do that, then if I don't focus on the creation, throwing myself out there into the unknown and just carve my, just take baby steps forward. Take baby steps into the unknown. That's where all the possibilities are. If I don't do that, then I know myself, I will die with regrets. Because why? I'm sick of always asking, what if? What if this, what if that? Sorry, I'm just having morning sinus. I'm not having a flu, so just my morning sinus, in case you are concerned. Yeah, so because of that, I know for sure that I do not want to die with regrets. That's why I was willing to, or I made a choice to take the plunge, to actually take baby steps towards the unknown, uncharted territory. And that's what I mean by focusing on love and creation. Because I said, if I don't love myself the right way and take chances in my life and live without fear, I would always sit back and say, what if? It's enough of that. It's enough of me asking myself, what if I've done that? Wouldn't it be different? There's no more what if. Go, give it a try, JP. Give it a try. So that is my experience of living fearlessly. So I took the plunge, and it's been 12 years? No regrets. Of course, I'm not saying it's easy. Nothing in life is easy. It's only easy if we don't evolve and if we don't grow. Then we're forever stuck. Even that itself is not easy. Because why? Because everyone around you, is growing, is evolving, maturing. And if we are always fearful of that and we don't evolve, that's a lot of suffering, I feel. It's very stressful. Because we're always, not as knowledgeable as others. We are always living in fear. Or if I do this, it's gonna, what if? It's always what if. I don't know. It's actually more tiring for me. So that's why, because I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that I was always focusing on my fear, and I want to actually get out of that so badly that I just jumped out of it and I just focused on what I truly wanted to do. So doing charity full-time in Kechara enables me to focus out and be in service to others. And I found that, as taught by my teacher, something that makes sense. Because when he told me that to be truly happy, there is really no room to be selfish. Okay? That scared me at that point of time, because hey, if I don't fend for myself and do things for myself, who is? Who's going to take care of me? So that was tough. So because I took the baby steps to actually live fearlessly, it all worked out. It all worked out. So baby steps, regardless of the obstacles and the challenges, which we're going to face anyways when we live in fear, so why not do it fearlessly? And then we will see the results. So going back to my friend, so she said, you know what, JP? So I said, so how do you feel? She said, I'm not even stressed. I'm not even upset by all the politics with my partners, because why? They didn't realize that I had lost everything, so I'm not afraid of losing anything. And there's nothing they can do that will upset me, because she has learned that, because she was at the bottom of her life already, so there's no way but up. And I thought, my goodness, what a story. What a story. So whatever challenges come her way, and there are challenges. Especially now with the economy, it's tough. The economy is really tough. And with this COVID-19, you're always in fear whether or not you're going to get COVID-19 and then, infect all your children because, her children are with her. So, there's this fear that you come in, you're asymptomatic, you don't know whether or not you are a carrier, and your poor kids may get it because you go out. So there's all these fears. So she told me, you know what, I've been at the bottom of my life. I even thought about, I don't know whether she thought about suicide. I forgot. But whatever it is, she was flat out. So that's everything right now that she's living, it's a bonus. And she's totally grateful for what she has. But it all comes with hard work. All comes with hard work. Yeah? I think time is up. So I will expand more on this tomorrow because it is a very, very powerful way to live, because we're always inspired with stories of people who live fearlessly, which means to live authentically, to live from love and creation. And they do wonders in their life, and they succeed. They succeed in their life, and they find a lot of peace and fulfillment as a result, and they inspire people around them as well. Not that they intentionally want to inspire, but they become a source of inspiration for all. Okay, so I will take on your questions tomorrow. So again, thank you very much. Do join me again tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Malaysian time, and I will continue with this topic of living fearlessly, because I know it will be very, very beneficial. And do ask me questions and write in the comment section. Do we have any sponsors today? We do have sponsors today? Okay, wait. If you like our programs, and because we do survive on donations, if you like to sponsor the program so that we can carry on, do make a small contribution. I think there is a link right at the handle, and you can see that. So who are our sponsors today? Iman and Corinne and Corinne Tan. Are there any dedication? Sorry. Okay. Cute. So today's dedication I will read out for Iman. Thank you very much, Iman. Iman dedicates, may there be unceasing true compassion and wisdom amongst all sentient beings. And Corinne Tan for Tan Wu Bi, may all be well and happy. Thank you very much for sponsoring today's program, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.